Shock Monkey Radio is created by adults for entertainment purposes. The views and opinions expressed here do not reflect the sponsors or FXPG Public Radio. For additional information, refer to the U.S. Bill of Rights. Stand warned.
So I saw The Batman this past week. And I'm going to spoil the hell out of this film. So stand warned. And I am currently, right now, giving you a couple seconds to go ahead and skip ahead. I had high hopes that a new cast and a new story might breathe life once again into the Batman films. Now, I'm of the opinion that the only good Batman films are Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. The rest are all crap, and that opinion has not changed. I knew the cast had been set for a while, and so it's kind of late for me to complain about the blackwashing of the cast. You know, I don't care if you change the race of a canon character as long as it makes sense to cast that role. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury is okay with me because Samuel L. Jackson has the bravado that Nick Fury's character needs, right? But then again, how many black guys do you know named Nick? You know, I don't care about Catwoman because it's been done before, the, race flipping with Catwoman. Plus I don't really care about Catwoman at all because she's a criminal and Batman should have trusted her up with a ball of yarn and delivered her straight to Blackgate. No. Instead, we get uncomfortable and forced flirt sessions with the Batcat. That's my celeb couple name for them. We get those forced flirt sessions with them. And then we got Jim Gordon. All right, now we got Jim Gordon. All right, and when he first popped up on the screen, I was like, what's Neil deGrasse Tyson doing in this movie? Then I figured that was probably a racist thing to think. But Gordon's character was boring and passive and apparently only existed to let Batman onto active crime scenes and to use the Lord's name in vain. Gordon was a beta. And I care more about that change to his character than just casting a black guy with an awesome mustache. I mean, especially if you're obviously trying to make this film into a detective movie, which you tried. God knows someone in the writer's room tried to make this a detective movie. All right, but for a detective movie, you need Gordon and Batman should be playing off each other looking for clues. Like that one scene where it's like, you're gonna take ballistics from a shattered bullet? No, fingerprints. That's brilliant, tight writing. But no. Instead, Gordon was more like the Jim Gordon from the 1960s TV show, where he's simply Gotham Police Department's Batman liaison. The movie put Jim Gordon in the corner, and nobody puts Gordon in the corner. The movie had me thinking it might actually be good for about 45 minutes. But then Batman came upon a guy with a suicide vest thing and got close to him. And then he got closer as the guy starts panicking. Then boom, and not a scratch on Batman and just dead victim all over him. And that's where I was like, okay, this is over. This film is over. And the film went on for 2 more hours. Batman wouldn't do that. He wouldn't get that close to an explosive. He's a detective, remember? Let's talk about the Riddler. All right, can we talk about the Riddler? I want to talk about the Riddler. Barney, get him a cigarette. I want to talk about the Riddler. All right? You want to turn the Riddler into a psycho Zodiac killer guy? I get that. I really do. And that's a good way to play his character. But he looks like a hazmat cleaner. And fans who like Red Room Darknet stuff are into it only for the morbid curiosity, not because they are anxious to commit copycat crimes. It's silly to think that fans would come out armed to join in on the murder. Then you finally unmask the Riddler, and I think the judge might sentence him to a spanking and going to bed without dinner. I almost said the following out loud during the movie when he was unmasked. Someone should have drank your milkshake a long time ago. But I didn't think the joke would land. Plus, there's this hour-long misdirect with Carmine Falcone and John Turturro, who are both in this movie. Martha Wayne is crazy. Thomas Wayne might have been dirty. He's your dad. All of it was a pointless misdirect in the second hour of the film. Someone told me this is all canon Earth 1 Batman books, and all I have to say is that shitty Batman books make for shitty Batman movies. So Zoe Kravitz plays Catwoman, and she's hot, all right? But she's petite, all right? She's really tiny. So tiny, she makes Robert Pattinson look huge, but only when he has this giant, heavy costume on. Robert has 11 inches in height in comparison to Zoe, but without his bulky costume, he looks like the Penguin from the Gotham series. Every time I saw quote unquote Bruce Wayne on screen, I saw a sullen, moody vampire, not a fit, healthy fighter of crime. Catwoman even pulls Batman up once, and I got visibly angry in the theater because there's no way she could lift Robert Pattinson in a Batman costume with one arm. Not to mention that all the lead that Batman catches in this movie. Now, I don't know if you know anything about ballistic armor, but it tends not to last over multiple rounds. Batman should have dodged more. Plus, everything that comes out of a pistol or a rifle doesn't knock Batman down, but shotguns always have to blow somebody 8 feet away. As you can see, this movie really went off the rails in the third hour. Also, Batman is an adrenaline junkie and can drive for a long time on a motorcycle while looking in the rearview mirror. And that last couple of minutes of motorcycle flirting really pissed me off. Maybe I just really had to pee after 3 hours. The Batman. 5 of 13 stars. Taylor Lautner would have made a better Batman. Team Jacob for life.